Hey,
Hey, get out! Cool.
I don't know if that worked.
Whenever I get to take a break,
Oh,
I always want a
very
snack.
loud. That is very loud.
I got some candy,
to...
fruit, and jerky. You want some?
Can I connect to that? I'm trying to see if my TikTok live stream decided to go through. I usually just have my... I'm just spitting out Wi-Fi as I'm collecting it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. It didn't work, and I'm not streaming to TikTok. Wow.
Huh?
Okay, let's
Hey, get out!
try
Cool.
connecting to TikTok one more time. I'm trying to stream to TikTok as well on top of everything. And I was granted permission to live stream TikTok. Like I was given authorization.
Most things in life aren't one and done.
But
As soon as
on
you're
my,
rested up, let's make a move.
Streaming thing is saying I wasn't when I was, so...
Huh? Hey, get out! Cool.
Okay, yes, I am... I am connected, TikTok.
Huh?
Oh? Is it working?
Hey, get out! Cool.
Okay. No way. See, right now I'm being told that it just went through. Holy shit, dude. That's actually huge. I can stream to TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. That's actually insane. Now, I don't know if can I be insane. Oh yeah, I can. Oh wait, what the? I don't know if can I be insane. Oh, that's really bad. My audio is like times 3.
Hey, get out! Cool.
Okay, you know what? Let's just delete all of this. Yeah, let's delete all of that. This is still a huge work in progress. Wait, whoa, give me the vertical dock. Whoa. Give me the dock. Give me the dock. Whoa. Control center? Why did it enlarge my thing? I did not want this here. No. This is really hard. This is really hard to manage. Multi-streaming setup wizard settings. Canvas settings vertical. Which is cool, that's cool. That is cool. Do I have to, like, Sorry, this is still a huge work in progress for me. Okay.
Huh?
Media request, TikTok chat, Twitch chat. Oh yeah, I can see TikTok chat like right here, and that's like fine. I can't look at YouTube chat though, so if people are saying stuff to me on YouTube, it's not really lag though, which is nice. But I know it's not really lag though, which is nice. I think, but I know it's not really lag. I think there's like double audio, which is like we don't need that. There we go. I found you. Okay, now I need to see how this works. So if I turn this off and I make it go this way, can I make it go this way? Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That works completely fine by me. I'm gonna delete this. I don't need this anymore. And this is unneeded. Deletes.
Huh?
Yes, delete. I want to delete.
Hey, get out!
Remove. Right now. Okay. No, I can just farm for Nodkrai now. Like, I think I can legitimately just play the game.
Sounded like an animal call.
Let me just show off the fact that I'm streaming
Or
on...
maybe I'm just hearing things. Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Okay, now I can just play the game. And she could be popping bottles and instant on it. Oh, I don't want there to be like little. Okay, that's just TikTok. I'm so sorry, TikTok. Y'all might have to bite a little bit of a bullet, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might low-key have to bite a little bit of a bullet. That's crazy. It's not that bad, right? Hey, y'all can make a sacrifice for the greater good of everybody else. Let's talk to Anefa. I'm continuing on with the story quest, so I can farm for. Ooh, okay. So I can farm for Primos and little tokens. It'll be very nice. I really do hope the lag isn't that bad.
Let's ride.
But hey, what can you do? I could turn my mic down at the very least.
Threat
I think it's very loud.
Scanning for next target. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Good morning, nice to see you
Hey!
too.
Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built?
This
A
conversation
cryptex
just
is
got
for
really
sending
deep.
messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare see—
Hinefa? Hinefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen met?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Be right there.
Right here!
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after an Effa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much.
Don't mention it!
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Nodkrai. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Nodkrai. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Nodkrai. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding mere synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, There will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover
That is a
your memories.
crazy thing to say. I look at the Twitch chat for 1 second, and the first thing I see is someone is some shit about doing some crazy stuff to Jessica. That is insane.
Recover your memories.
Maybe I just shouldn't look at the TikTok chat.
Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Rev the engines!
Let's go. Easy now, Kakuku.
Let's ride!
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by St. Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information.
Bro, what?
2 words.
What?
Sovereign Ruler.
What?
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how
Leave
he
the
introduces
pixel
himself?
characters alone, bro.
It is.
The pixel
And I
characters
always
ain't do
assumed it was
nothing
a
to
load
you.
of
That's
hot air.
it.
But
Yeah.
apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13
No, you
was
didn't. You didn't do anything, man.
Not a clue. So far, he has
I think,
staunchly refused to reveal
I think-
which of the sovereign rulers he was.
I think that's interesting.
My guess is
You
that
know?
he doesn't even remember.
I'm more of a Mavlika guy
These
myself,
rulers
you
were
know.
supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inefa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan. Response from Inefa so
My friend's
far.
over here texting me
And
about
as it happens,
about
out of the
schedule
sovereign
1.
rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka.
What's meant in his little drug game?
Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Chaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Sorry, I had to check something. I'm so happy that works.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
Oh.
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their...
Okay, Loki, I need to pull up the TikTok chat. Hold on. I need TikTok chat. Yup. I need to log into TikTok on my... I'm already logged into TikTok, bro. What? I just want to pull the TikTok chat up, like, on my computer. So I'm not, like, looking down every time I want to see the TikTok chat. Okay, yeah, I love my manga, dude. Manga's great. Manga's amazing. Manga's everything. Okay, now, let me scan, please. For the love of God, dude. Yes, that is me. Log me into my desktop. I would love to log in. Am I just showing off my... Oh, now I can see the TikTok chat on my computer. That's so huge. That's huge. I can do this. And then I can see the TikTok chat here. And I can send a message to myself, like so. Did my message not go in the chat? Because I'm looking... I suck. Okay, whatever. Supposedly, I should be able to see the chat from here. Supposedly.
Full throttle!
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flowerfeather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flowerfeather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
Jesus Christ, dude. What? Oh. I keep hitting myself
the
by
spell
myself.
hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
I don't really think we have time to discuss. I mean, what would you do if a giant, like, oh, I'm playing as Chaska again. I'm not even going that fast, chat.
Open fire!
Can I go faster? I can go faster.
Target acquired. Activating.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Am I allowed to play Inefa here? I
Reinforcements
am.
arrived.
Okay.
Traveler. Paimon. Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
You know, I like low-key have Mavuka though.
Light of the blazing sun! Let's ride. Rise with the sun.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
From the sky.
Inefa doesn't really fit in the bill when I have characters like Mavuka and Tifa, man.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
Whoa.
If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait,
how did Enefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
Okay.
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Reconnecting. Wow! It's actually talking!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Ugh! Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
Oh?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Interesting.
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So, Enefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Enefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Enefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
I think we have no other choice.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodkrai, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Me.
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take...
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all are... Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it...
Leo, his portrait is hung up at the...
Oh?
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Inefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be... You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on... Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends.
Hey! Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu.
He's on the move.
We were keeping
So
eye
much
on
for
him.
keeping a good
Okay,
faith.
okay.
Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Why am I trying to legitimately hide from this guy? I knew he wasn't gonna say anything. I just thought it was funny.
Someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was...
Hey, that was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity. Leonka sealed the...
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found it.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Enough? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Alright then. But let's be careful.
We're just running into a domain, I guess. Hydro is suggested. Oh, you see, I don't really have any strong Hydro characters, low-key. I have 3 Hydro characters. Like, just 3. One's a 5-star at least. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I have to actually level up Mona, I guess, then. Oh, man, that's what I get. That's what I get for not grinding when I had the chance. Arataki's sick, though. Yeah, I gotta level a lot of these characters up to level 80. I'll get Yanfei up to level 80, and then I'll work on Mona, and, like, give Mona, like, a decent setup or something, so I have, like, almost one of every element. Because I have Animo, I have Electro, ooh, but I don't have a side Electro character, so I should work at Kikling. That's true, that's true. That's true, that's true. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna do this without Hydra. Because I'm the GOAT.
Ah, there she is! Ineppa, wait for us!
That looks intense.
Rev the engine!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the 8th sovereign ruler, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's dragon?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Yes, I too must return.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind. I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Full throttle!
That is, I'm not reading all that. Thanks. Anything over here? I can't break the boxes.
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful!
Is it just like...
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
I have to hide from the barrier?
The curse will bring you pain,
Strange.
and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
That is intense, dude. Okay, thanks. Let's click this just so I got the little I clicked it thing, whatever.
Full throttle!
You doing okay, Inafa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Whoa. Whoa. That is a crack in the sky. Oh, right. I don't have that one anymore. Hold on. have no artifact to extract. Why'd you tell me to do that? Anyway, so someone wanted to do it. I can't use it in domains. Can I use this one? Oh, you're so annoying. Don't worry, guys. I can do this. I'm screenshotting that at the very least. It's a huge crack in the sky. Hello, transportation bot.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Wait for the access module. Am I getting on that? Is that a train? That's so sick. Can I walk on this?
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
This is so cool.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Danger?
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving at the Central Zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineva?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Okay, that's how to lead the way. Oh, that's cool. You know I have to fight you for real. And that could have been avoided if you just died to like giant dinosaur thing. And like you really could have just taken that.
Be right there.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, am I regaining the energy from doing that one move? Oh, okay, I'm crazy.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done.
Oh right, we followed this guy over here.
I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nodkrai just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank, and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
Oh, I have to click here. Okay.
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
I like the animations they gave this random ass NPC.
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been...
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You were playing...
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. All we want is for your...
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragon, that's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret...
I will cooperate. Let the trap...
You never know! These are bad people!
You are only here because...
Why did my audio
This
cut
is
out?
what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Bro?
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
What is that guy looking for the core for? Does the core have something?
Oh, that was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but...
What the hell?
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well...
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I would...
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
Oh! Whoa! Those things are annoying to fight.
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Enefa. Traveler. Good luck.
All of a sudden you can walk.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the form you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then... I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So... she's gone. Without a trace?
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here, just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need. Waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's That's a long time. How long ago was Ochkan around again? Hold on. Paimon knows this.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then,
This is so silly.
bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Ineva can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all—
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked us?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before— Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole.
So you're my friend. I'm gonna hurt you a little bit. I can't. I can't hurt you. Damn. That sucks. Ooh. Thank you. I like free loot. Oh, thanks, man.
I'm so sorry. It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the flower feather. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not.
That's so real.
I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off. They're just over there. All yours if you want them.
I do like lures in the chest. Oh, I gotta play this as you, don't I? Yeah, this is the right thing to do.
Light it up.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be here, buddy. Yeah, I don't.
Mind the wind.
Let's ride. Full throttle.
Oh, now we gotta look back up here. It was just in this small crevice. That's really fucking weird. It's just in that corner for like no reason. It's like kind of gritty. Back 3. Welcome, administrator. They are kneeling to me. Very nice.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
Oh? Yeah.
Rev the engines!
I'm just cool like that.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
You look like
And
a final
you?
boss.
You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers? It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
You look dangerous.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict?
Promise me. Remember, you have to.
It is. But if that is the case, I can.
Embark on the journey home. It's so weird seeing my traveler just like hunting about. Can I talk to you guys? No, I cannot.
Don't worry, Inepa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Loki? That's a tough picture right there. Okay.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Inepa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I I just watched a murder.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
That is insane. Okay, Traveler.
Why? Then whose voice is that? The Eighth Lord? But why would Leonka's mother attack?
Leonka's dragon mother? Eighth Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction. The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here. And for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, no living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given
good and evil. Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her? You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka.
2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core.
Seems like everyone's been after FS core. Like Loki.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance! Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
That was a pretty clear voice of you, Anefa. It was never yours to begin with. No! Oh. I just watched like multiple groups of people and robots just die. All at the same time. Like, these guys got crushed to death, right? And then you just like ripped out the core in your chest and just ended your shit. Like that's.
Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react.
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. As reconnaissance missions go, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse of your glory.
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the...
I'm about to solo you, bruh. I don't know.
This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? Even if we defeat her,
There is no escaping the destruction! Here in the depths is where you belong!
It doesn't matter, bruh. I'm just gonna solo you, low-key. Oh, I don't get to continue fighting? I could have handled that easily. How are you still on?
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, We are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This... I must... Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. We are back where we belong. Now...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodkrai.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
They did not need to go so hard on the visuals, dude.
Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa.
Oh, I've seen you before. I've seen you in a trailer.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Nodkrai, huh? I see.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Oh!
Impossible!
This would mean I've been playing a weaker version of Anefa, right? I get to play buff Anefa now? Is that like...
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Oh, Anefa has the Nat Wind energy now, maybe? No, not at all.
Complete the battle pass.
Hold on, I gotta check out the character stats. Hold on. Fractured Halo. Level 71. Constellation C3. Talents on level 8. Huh. Nodkrai seems you'll be able to change. In Nodkrai. Interesting. See, we haven't gotten to Nodkrai yet, so...
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by himself, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us.
It can't be. Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend
Yeah, it's
the
over,
course
Chet.
you were given. Follow the path of your choosing to... It cannot be.
Farewell, last of the Sovereign Lords.
Inepa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And all the calculating.
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake.
Estimated time to Foundation.
Huh?
Yeah, run.
A place to belong. I too once...
I too once yearned for it. Yep. Nobody cares.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked?
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in
What
there.
is Marika just
Shilonen
out
says she
here, man?
detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll...
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally escaped. You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Inepa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
Damn.
Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied.
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Inepa tell us.
Sovereign rulers. Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodkrai? In an endless cycle of...
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
I can't wait to get to
Now you've
Nodkrai.
remembered everything.
So
Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn.
I love my cat.
Instead, I will show my gratitude to them
Oh,
by
that's-
honoring their wishes.
Oh.
By continuing on my own path.
That's not who I
and
think it
returning
is.
to the
is
place
it?
where I still have someone waiting for me.
Hi.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
Nice shit.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
I didn't for 2 seconds and then left. That's good.
Forgot all about that.
Yeah, it's a, I can tell you.
Sincere apologies.
Wow.
A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodkrai. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodkrai Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Adieda mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
To the Honorary Knight. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good that you've done in Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you, but it seems that fortune's about to smile me real soon. You might have heard that we finally settled down in Nodkrai. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the north wind. I've met a few reliable companions and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention the loyalties at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. These words will likely be as dull to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Nodkrai, Varka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. Is the world apart compared to Mondstadt? P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Nodkrai, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look out for you, as a Grand Master should for his honorary knight, am I right?
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write.
Whoa. And with that, I should be caught up with the quests that lead me to that, right? That's actually huge. I don't know where those quests are. And the current wish is Mulani and Chaska. I really don't have a lot of Hydro characters, huh? I just got even more like rewards on top of the rewards I already had. Interesting. Lunar shards. That's all I could do. I should focus on the other Archon quest now that I just skipped over somehow. That is a huge amount of primos for me. Yeah, look at the amount of summons I have, dude. That's crazy. Saving for Nodkrai goes tough. I could do this. I could do like a single summon. A single summon never goes well. A single summon never goes well. But you know, I at least tried.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Yeah, so I don't have like new story quests now, do I? I just have to complete the other quest that I have now. Okay, let me just claim all my stuff, and then I might end stream here. This is a good test stream. I'm now aware that I can stream on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch all at the same time. It's actually pretty fucking cool.
Add Thank you for
One more. Okay. Hope you guys